Hi there, wrestling fans.
I said guys, because I want to say guys, because, yeah.
Guys?
Why?
I was going to try and not mention anything about doing this video, and I already have.
Oh.
Before we
It's not even 20 seconds.
I know, yeah. Before we open the video, it's probably a good idea to mention a couple of disclaimers.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, the fact that if you're one of those little people who think that... Sorry, I just hit you. They think professional wrestling is all real and that Kane's an actual demon and stuff like that.
He actually goes.
Then you should probably click away from this video right now.
Undertaker does not actually take souls.
No. And you can cover your disclaimer.
And what?
You can cover the other disclaimer.
And this video will definitely contain
editing time.
Spoilers.
And now it's time for the Mother Truck review. Girl, I should cry. I don't even know why I just said that.
I'll breaking my stuff.
Okay, obviously this is the Smackdown taping from the 17th of August. And
I found someone already. Oh my god, that's awesome. Anyway.
And we're coming from the University of Texas, which is a random side note I thought I'd include. I don't know why. You can do the next one, obviously.
The Real Pro. It's nice to open. It's nice to open with SmackDown's main storyline around the World Heavyweight Championship. Keep it alive since it needs it, really.
It's so nice to see Jericho using some good old catchphrases again.
Yes. Cheese a grin. Thumbs up. Okay.
Do this for the video.
Yay! Very well played.
Bit of shameless self-promotion.
It's so nice to see you. Oh.
I just can't get in. I love you.
I love you too.
Carry on.
And largely open source, promising a true white jade. Yep.
You want to whisper?
I know. Hey, that's the
You can hear us.
Secret escape. That was straight.
Oh. Quick side note, I don't know if it's funny or not, I'm just about to read it. Yep, it's quite funny. Jericho being the ring announcer for the evening would just be one giant orgasm.
Yeah.
It's just his voice is just...
I think that's all the real.
I know. Is that some...
No.
Anyway.
Stereo and Sin Cara. I keep doing this. That Jericho versus the real match could be very good. And it was.
Well, match.
Yeah.
Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Rose and Miz. Intercontinental match at SummerSlam. Seems very, very thrown together. And there wasn't really much hype or build up to it at all. It was like randomly they were in the ring together. And then there's a tweet from AJ saying they'll face each other at SummerSlam for the title. It's kind of like, what?
Mysterio and Cara really, really work well together in the ring, and their high-flying styles just go together really well.
It's not just because they're both masked or anything like that. They just work well. So. That was a really great finishing sequence where Rhodes was obsessed with ripping the mask off Sin Cara. Kind of made it look like Rhodes' obsession was his downfall for the end of the match.
Nice to see the vintage 619 back.
Nice to say. This Sin Cara versus Rhodes rivalry is getting quite interesting, especially since it's not actually centred around the championship, and it is just like, oh, I've only got uncomfy. And it is just like a general rivalry. It's not really like connected to a championship.
No. Great match that was entertaining and built momentum for the SummerSlam Intercontinental.
I thought that was a question about that.
Championship match. Why is the question?
I don't know.
That's a question.
The Hawkins and Rex match, which was, oh wow. Nice entrance.
Not another tag team of jobbers that have no relevance at all to anything. At least the tag division is getting a spotlight though.
Which is needed for a while. A general tag division, not like two guys randomly thrown together. Why are these guys not in the tag championship picture? Where are they? They're talented. the good in the ring, same point.
Well, we've mainly him with this one. Loving the new gimmick and entrance. You forgot someone's name there.
No, the new gimmick and entrance.
Oh yeah, of course, sorry. Yeah. Loving the new gimmick and entrance.
Not a great match because of the usual random use of FCW jobbers.
Eve versus Caitlyn Assistant General Manager match. I love how Caitlyn has a stronger, more powerful moveset than most divas.
Which she does.
Mm.
Bulldogs, suplexes,
Backbreakers.
that was actually quite a good match, but was unfortunately short as normal.
Things could go two ways. Either she could turn face or continue to heel run and manipulate Booker T.
In which, of course, we're talking about Eve.
Mm.
I didn't make that note. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. God, this feels to be short again.
No.
I suppose it's to the point. Wow, that was really good. At the moment, we are always waiting for Kane to come out and just attack Daniel Bryan.
Because we like Kane.
Mm-hmm.
And there is Kane's interference, like I thought would happen because it's near SummerSlam. It's not like that.
1 minute, I'm going to move you all forward. I'm feeling like it's not going to pick up the audio. You're moving, and we're not.
Oh, you have magic over your mind.
I'm pulling you in closer.
We're going off the point again.
Always do.
I never do.
Ah! There you go.
I just said and there's King.
Oh yeah. It would have been nice if King kind of attacked post-match with one solo tombstone pile driver just to leave the ring again. But then again, we suppose that the idea is that he doesn't really have to attack.
Like with that smiley look into his eye. I'm scared of my music and my fire.
That was great. See the reference there?
See the pond there.
See the pond? There was a pond there.
Cesaro versus Ryder. Like his Cesaro. Cesaro, I'm doing it again. I don't think.
I don't know why I put like his Cesaro's finisher.
Like.
I swear all my knowledge of the English language just goes out the window when I'm making these notes.
5 languages again, by the way.
Oh yeah. It wasn't the best match. I wasn't quite that thrilling or that entertaining. I don't know.
No.
That's miscellaneous, by the
We
way.
understand that they need to highlight rules ongoings, but they do it a bit too much.
I think every other video package is like that.
Maybe a little clip. It's relevant.
Del Rio versus Jericho is the main event of the evening.
Fly my pretend!
Fly my pretend!
It's also about the little circles and double rings.
Yeah.
And if you haven't guessed it, it's Ricky Guerrero being the Wicked Witch of the West.
Attack him, Jericho! Get him again! Fly my pretend!
Fly!
I'll get you, my pretend! You little dog, too!
That was relevant when she had a little rivalry with AJ panel. That's for like a couple nights.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a very nice backstage attack that very brilliantly showed a more extreme side of WWE, especially when Dolph kind of pushed that weird cart thing into Jericho's general midsection.
Jericho seems strong throughout by being injured. But still managing to maintain some form of defense and participating in the match, basically.
Yeah. Ziggler and Jericho is going to be an amazing match at SummerSlam. You can just tell by the amount of hype that the match is getting, the amount of build it's getting, the amount of hype the superstars are getting. You can just generally tell.
Yes. Can I guess they would still have Sheamus there because they need to have a match. They need to have a match on EOS.
For one of...
How?
I don't know.
For one of the top... Oh yeah, of course. For one of the top championships and one of their top... There you go. One of their top pay-per-views of the year.
Which is. Overall, we give it a 7.8 out of 10. It wasn't the best.
You did that a bit too early. I was like, out of 10?
Not 10.
But maybe not 10, maybe like 10 3/4, maybe?
Yeah, go on.
Even more SummerSlam hype.
Of
which
course.
was good.
But it's like, what, 2 nights away.
Well, then, anyway.
tag team, well yeah then, now it's like a few hours away. Tag team division and Divas division getting a lot more attention, which is very nice to see.
It wasn't really the most captivating episode. No. But it's like not the worst.
It wasn't the worst, but it could be better.
Mm.
It's been better recently. A few questions for you just because time and vagina. By the way, for people that are new to us, that means comments. Just so you don't think we're actually inviting you into our vaginas.
Well,
I obviously have.
Mine. No, it means the description. Leave your comments in the description.
No, comments.
Comments, what's that?
You can't leave comments in the description box.
I meant comments box. God, it's ruined it.
Okay. I'm going to try to load tonight, so those questions actually relevant. Now, did this episode actually help build SummerSlam excitement for you, as a viewer?
And
Did it?
yep.
Yep.
Do you reckon that still having the Rio versus Sheamus on the SummerSlam card is a good move by WWE, or should they move on to other storylines?
I think it's going to the storylines.
Yeah, but I'm glad they're having the match. I feel like it's good if like they end it at SummerSlam with that match or something like that.
Yeah. And do end it.
Like I'm glad they just did have the match and end of. Hope Sheamus wins though.
I've got a lot of hopes for SummerSlam. Like Undertaker, Shawn Michaels super kicking Triple H.
I want to see what Kane's like as well.
Yeah. See what happens there.
I'm sure he's not just going to be
But
normal.
this has been another episode of GorgeousElliotts Wrestling.
Yep.
And
we'll see you next time.
next one will be Impact.
It will.
Which I'm going to... Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to film that tomorrow. No, the next one will probably be Impact and SummerSlam. They're going to be loaded around the same time probably. So yeah, thank you for watching. And
see
you later, wrestling fans.
See ya.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.